Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another video. Well, my studio calico kit came in the mail. I got the Spencer, the April kit. I just get the scrapbooking kit for right now. I've been shopping at 2Ps and not getting enough embellishments when I order stuff, so I'm trying to see if getting a kit or being a part of a kit club is gonna help me. But anyway, once I got the kit, I printed out this picture of my two boys and I started scrapbooking. So the supplies I use is not in the haul at all. Okay. So okay, the first thing that I did was I cut a piece of the black paper. The black paper actually is like it looks like a blackboard, and that's by Glitz. Okay, the red paper that I'm cutting right here now is by Tim and Beck, and this paper is so cute. I hate that I cut it all up because now I want some more of it, so I'm gonna have to order, some more of that particular paper. It was so much fun with all the arrows and stuff. The vellum piece is from Studio Calico. It's called Hex. And basically it's just like a vellum piece of paper with hexagons on it. The background paper is also from Studio Calico that I'm using. Now, those little arrows that I'm cutting up is from one of the Glitz papers as well. I thought I was going to use this. The arrows have on there who, what, when, and where. And I thought I was going to use these, but it didn't work with how the layout went. I didn't plan this layout, so I really don't have a clue as to where it's gonna go. So basically this video is a lot longer than most of my other videos because I'm just working on it as I go. So now what I'm doing is I'm cutting that paper. I thought maybe I was just going to use a strip of it because, like I said, I wanted to save a little bit of it, but I end up using majority of it on this layout. And now I'm just lining everything up on the paper to see how I want it, and I decided to cut that a little bit shorter. I don't have measurements because, like I said, I was just going, it was as I go, I cut that down a little bit more, and I'm gonna layer that on there. And I'm thinking that I want to use that who, what, when, and where on that side of the vellum. Then I decided to move it to the other side to show off the hexagon vellum. And the smile stamp is by Studio Calico, Hero Arts. Those little photo, they're like transparencies. They're from Basic Gray Hello collection. And then I also, in the kit came those sticker pieces that you see there that I picked up. That photo strip is from the Basic Gray. And right now I'm just seeing how I want to lay out the paper, and then I decided that I'm for sure gonna lay out my photo and mat it the way that I have it on the way that I had it laid out. So I'm just adhering the papers that I know for sure I want to be on the page, and I just trim that down just a little bit more to place it on my layout. And I thought I wanted to hang over a little bit, but I decided not to. And for this one, the adhesive, like on my previous video, you could actually see that I had some of my supplies still on my desk from my previous video because, like I said, the mailman, it was Saturday. I didn't have a lot to do. The mailman had UPS came and brought it to me, and the minute I got it, I printed off this picture and started scrapbooking. So now I'm adhering those arrows the way that I think that I want them to be. Like I said, it says on there who, what, when, and where. I know that I want to use these arrows, but unfortunately I didn't use them on this layout. And now I'm just putting that, I'm gonna stamp the stamp onto the glitz paper, and I was gonna use my StazOn because it usually works with newer stamps, but for some reason my StazOn is like really sticky, so I think I may have got some adhesive inside of there or something. So I had to use my Close to My Heart black ink, which it worked just fine. You see, I did a couple of stamps on my little scratch piece of paper there so that I wouldn't mess up my paper that I actually wanted to use on my layout. So all is well. I got the piece stamped out, and then I cut it out, and now I'm gonna cut it down to size and adhere it where I want it. At first I wanted to go there, but then I didn't want it to be like under that picture, so I decided to move it over to the side. And I'm just gonna trim off the excess. And now I'm gonna cut the end off because I saw that when I turned the paper over, I saw that really cute greenish looking strip on there, and I thought I wanted to use that, but I didn't. Now what I'm doing is taking the sticker embellishments, and this is also from Basic Grey, and it's the Hey You collection. I thought that I was just gonna layer stickers over there on that side, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I didn't go with that. Now I'm going back to that photo strip, and I'm gonna see where I want that photo strip to go. I'm definitely going to use these wood grain stars. You'll see those later on in the layout. Here I'm just working everything around. I want to see if it's possible for me to do like my triangle and do some clustering on here. And now what I'm doing is I'm just rubbing off some adhesive from when that things was over there. I was using an eraser to get the adhesive off of my picture, and so everything worked out. Now I'm using that photo strip again. I know for sure I want to use the photo strip because my oldest son is wearing black and it really goes with the layout. So I'm going to pull that sticker up, and I'm going to stick that strip down there, and I'm starting to like the way it looks, but then I decided to change my mind and move the sticker over. Now my camera cut off, but now I'm pointing with my pen. I pulled out another strip of another sheet of paper, which is the Echo Parks All Boy, and then you see my zig pen. I went around the edges of all of my papers and elements and stuff with my zig pen. Now I got that another strip of that chalk paper from Glitz, and another one of those photo strips, but it's in a circle. I don't know what that's called. And so I used the same concept with this paper as I did with my last boy layout. I cut the chevrons apart and you know, put them in a layer, and then I'm also showing you my hottie swap is what I'm gonna put on those chevron strips right there that I have pointing there. Now I'm just adhering that little strip to the Glitz paper, and I put another sheet of paper behind there. It's because I'm going to use some sticker letters in a minute from the kit to do my title. And so, like I said, since that was like a chip, it looks like a chalkboard, I pulled out my Amy Tan Goodness stickers because they were white. And once I put this on here, you'll see that it looks like, you know, writing in chalk on there. So it turned out really nice. I like the way those are. And right now my kids are talking to me, so that's why I paused right there in the middle of doing the title. And basically this one is Say Cheese, is because we were sitting there, we was about to head off to school, and then all of a sudden the boys were in the kitchen acting silly together, and so I said, "Say cheese, boys," and they did. And that's the cute picture that we came up with. That arrow is from the sticker pack, and these little small stickers that I'm working with right here is the from Studio Calico, And basically I'm just putting boys inside of that little emptiness on that film. That what is that called? It used to be a game or a little toy that those came in that had all the different pictures inside of there. That would be cool too if I had another one of those to put some little small pictures in there. Anyway, now I'm using the cork cameras, and this is also from Studio Calico. I didn't know how to use these. This is my first time ever seeing them. So I pulled them apart, and I just put the dot in the middle. And then that one I left the dot out, but later on I found a small enough dot to go inside of there. And so I'm gonna do another camera there, and that is gonna put my triangle around. And then I got some enamel dots from my Mind's Eye, the sweet, I think that's the Sweetest Things. And then I'm just gonna put those around each of the cameras, the enamel dots. I used 3 of the colors, the green, the orange, and now I'm using those wood grain stars. I love stars on boy layouts. This is from Twink Plus Ink. I've never heard of them before, but that was really fun to use. Now I have that Hottie Swap label, and I want to put my date on there, and I just didn't know exactly where to put my date, so I thought I'll come back to it. I added another chevron, and I'm gonna cut it down to size a little bit to put the rub-ons on there. And so now I zoomed back out. I'm sorry, I zoomed in, and then now one of the kids are they're talking to me because everybody is home. It's the weekend, and so now I'm getting back to the layout. I'm pulling out the rub-ons and all of my stamps, my date stamps, and I thought I was gonna put my date on one of those little chevrons, but I decided not to. For this one, I'm putting Good Times on there, and now I'm looking for my little my rub-on thing, and I haven't did rub-ons in a long time, so at first I had to remember what side to use to actually rub my rub-on on. So it went on smoothly. So like I said, that little one has Good Times on it. And then the next one, I had adhesive on there because it kept falling off and I wanted it to stay in place. So I did put a little adhesive on there, and I didn't think about that until after I rubbed the rub-on. So now I'm rubbing the rub-on, and I'm on my layout at the bottom. So it kind of, I had to struggle with it to get it off. On that one, it has Faces I Love. So there you go. You saw it got stuck to the page there. And then on the last one, I'm going to put Having a Great Time. It's going to be on the last chevron there. And pretty much after I rub that on, I'm going to play with the date stamp to get my my date stamped on there. And I ended up using the brown Studio Calico one instead of the Dear Lizzie because the Studio Calico had the stars on it. This did not come with the kit. I bought it at Joann's, which was, I think I put that in my haul video. But yeah, I bought them like for $1.50 at Joann's. So now I'm just moving my chevrons around. And so now I'm going to play with the date. I have to go back and put the correct date because I put April the 23rd, and we actually took the picture on March 23rd. So I'm going to have to go back and do that again. Right now I'm messing with my phone to look and see what date that I actually took the picture. And so pretty much after I put the date on here, I've never used this one before, so I had to twirl it around a little bit, and now I'm going to decide where I want it to go. I'm gonna go all over the place with it to try to see I'm sorry, to try to see where I wanted to go. But I decided to put it on the side there, and once I did, and then once I put that on the side, my ink had dried up, so then I decided to go ahead and put it on an Heidi Swap label. And once I put that label in there, I decided, okay, I like that a lot. And now I'm gonna get my once I lay it down, I'm gonna get my Zig pen, and I'm just gonna blacken it to match all of the other. I'm just gonna draw on it to make it black like all the other pieces in my layout. And that's pretty much going to complete the layout for me today, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day. Bye.